Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, beautiful viewers. And I wanted to thank those of you guys who have returned to me for a reading. I am so grateful and so honored to do your reading again today. If you are new, I certainly hope you are resonating with the messages here. So this is a requested reading from one of my very good friends. And if you're watching, I do want to wish you to get well soon, because I know you weren't feeling very well, and I do love you so, so much. This reading is for you, dedicated to you. I hope one of these files resonates, other than just me saying hello. But yeah, we'll get into what this reading is. So we're looking at who is thinking of you, missing you during this holiday season. Like, who is this person? And why and what exactly are they thinking of when it comes to you, okay? So I do want to make an announcement here for the new year. I will be pulling a free reading once per month for anyone who is subscribed and commenting on my videos. So it will be random. All you have to do is be subscribed, leave a comment, and then monthly I will be picking through. You can certainly get more than one free reading if I pick you again the next month, and so on and so forth. So if you do like these readings, make sure you are subscribed and leave a like, and then just comment on the video so I can see who you are and resonate with that energy and send you a comment to reach out to me personally. All right, so I'll only ever tell you to comment or to directly message me. I won't be sending you sort of whatever, like emails, if there is anybody reaching out to you in the comments pretending to be me. That is not me. I will always tell you to go to my email, which is in the description box. Okay, that's the only way to reach me, is via email, unless of course you know me personally. All right, and I do know some of you guys personally, so you know where to find me. All right, so we have 4 options to choose from. Option number 1, the Fable Makers Tarot, animated tarot. This is actually not the right order. I just realized. I'm sorry. Okay. 1, 2, Cats Rule the Earth Tarot. And option number 3 is the After Tarot. And we took the After. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is so totally my energy, you guys, for Mercury in retrograde. Like, I don't know if this is 3 or what. I gotta see the back side of these cards. Yeah, man, this is actually 4, not 3. Gosh dang it. All right, maybe I should re-record. I don't want to re-record. 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay? Just let me check that I'm all in order here. Holy camole, Linda. Get it together, woman. Yeah, okay, this is totally 3. All right, so what's going on here? Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3 is the Before Tarot, pile 4 is the After Tarot, okay? Before and after, and multiple piles could certainly resonate. If there's multiple people thinking of you, could be the same person, different aspects. I don't know what I'm going to see here. If this is your own energy and you're thinking of someone and this sounds predominantly like you, your thoughts, chances are there's someone else in another pile here coming through, okay? But I definitely could be tapping into your own energy, because that is the strongest here presence that I read, and I am an energy reader predominantly. So timestamp will be in the description box and in the pinned comment below. Such a Mercury in retrograde intro, and this is what I got. All right, I will see you at your pick, and I love you very much. I'll see you there. Hello, my beautiful pile 1. If you skipped the intro, that was a complete cluster beep of Mercury retrograde energy that I'm just dealing with throughout this period of time. So interesting. I fumbled all of my piles, but this is pile 1. So hopefully this is what you intended to pick here. And we're looking at someone who is missing you during the holiday season. They're missing you. They're thinking about you. We're going to look at who this person is and what they're thinking and why they're kind of thinking of you. Okay, so this is a requested reading, so I do hope that this resonates for whoever requested it. Now, I do want to mention, in case you skipped ahead, that I will be doing a free private reading. once a month starting January 2024. And I will pull from random, whoever subscribed, commented, and liked my video. So all you have to do is comment, like, and be subscribed to the channel to be in the running. And I will be picking it completely random. So you could certainly be picked more than once. And like I said, it's monthly readings. So you can be getting monthly readings here for free if that's the case. And if you want to pass it on to someone else, you can do that as well. But we will see how that goes. All right. So let us take a look at who this person is, and then we'll look at as to what exactly they're thinking of and why they're thinking of you. So we have the mallard. We have fear, although that does say leer, but I think the artist intended it to be an F, not an L. Fear. 10 eyes and 1 mouth. Okay. Earthworm is earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Sea serpent. Sea serpent. Wow. We have the shaman. And it says, work on healing and empowering yourself if you want to be useful to others on their own journey from suffering to healing. Wowzers. Okay. The river, 34. Or the number 7. And we have Don Juan, light attributes, spotlights your positive seductive qualities. Shadow attribute, using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. And then we have artist, light attribute, expressing a dilemma. Sorry. Mercury in retrograde. I tells ya, I'm so not ready to do readings. Whatever, I'm going to power through this. Expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the 5 senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Shadow attributes, using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. Okay, I am being called to read this sea serpent before I get into your energy, which is coming through. I say your energy, this definitely is the person, how you see the person, so you know who this is. But if this describes you, then this is most likely you and how you're kind of feeling or who you're thinking about here over the holiday season, okay? But just take what resonates. So sea serpent, it says healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression. Whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire, the sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. The subtle energy of sea serpent occupies the area of the Svadhisthana chakra, located deep within the pelvic bowel. This chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire and is associated with the water element. Sadhisthava, sorry, I don't know how to say that, translates as in her own abode, indicating this chakra is the home of the Divine Mother or Kundalini herself. Holy, that's a very powerful card, and it is a special card in this oracle pack here. Okay, it's neither element, fire, water, earth, or air. It's a special element here. I do feel this is someone quite special here. Okay, so what is going on here? I'm kind of getting 2 energies, so I do certainly hope this is one person with 2 sides of them, or if your energy is coming through here, just try to decipher who's you and who's this person. Okay, so I hope this makes sense for someone. I feel as though there's someone coming through here who was fairly, I think, lacking in self-confidence in some way, okay? Was. And I say was because I feel as though this person might have just felt like they were inexperienced in some way. But I feel like what happened was, I think they had a challenging experience in maybe trusting other people, or just a challenging experience in a connection that's left them feeling, all that keeps coming through is inexperienced, but also maybe questioning themselves. So I feel like this person has had to do a lot of healing, okay? And I do feel like this person has had to do a lot of introspection. I feel like this person has had to go inwards and really start to reflect the truth. And the truth is how exactly they can face their emotions. So this person could certainly have been somebody who was not wanting to face their emotions at some point. But this person, I'm feeling a very intense energy. I feel like you see this person, this is kind of how you see this person, okay? That's how it's coming through, so that you know who it is. You see this person as very beautiful. I don't know that you ever felt really threatened by this person, but I feel like this person might have been threatened by the connection with you, but more threatened by their own inability, I feel here, to do what they felt they needed to do. And I felt they were very restricted by this, okay? And they were fearful of, I guess, where peeling back the layers of the unknown would take them in this connection. Although I do feel there is a beauty to this person, like a shine, like you might think this person shines, is kind of what I feel. I'm getting it from these three cards, like a lighthouse almost energy of this person. This person is absolutely creative. A very creative energy coming through. Now, I think this person might have feared being intimate or vulnerable, to allow themselves to kind of open themselves up and let loose in some way, especially I feel here when it comes to sexual energy, okay? So this person could have been open in other ways, but when it comes to intimacy, now it doesn't have to solely be physical intimacy, although I feel this is physical intimacy wrapped up in this very heavily. I feel like intimacy as a whole could have been a challenge for this person, because I feel this person suffered some sort of injustice when it came to being intimate. Again, I've picking up inexperienced as well. So maybe this person just lacked confidence because they felt fairly inexperienced. Also / could have been vulnerable and experienced some sort of tragedy here that's left them feeling kind of shocked. So I felt like this person was somebody here who might have been very frozen, somebody who might have not have acted. I feel like this is somebody who you felt like was frozen in some way, or just inactive, and you could have repeated a lot of sort of same types of situations or experiences with this person, maybe repeated conversations or arguments, or maybe just tired of something here, because I'm picking up that energy of somebody who is kind of frustrated here, or was frustrated, or felt stuck in some way, and it's feeling from the other side. But the two energies, like I said at the beginning, that I was feeling was that whole monologue that I went through. But I feel like this person is sort of being reborn, okay? I don't know, like you must be seeing this, because either it wouldn't come out here, but this person is kind of being reborn into someone who is more confident. And so I feel this person is expressing themselves. I feel like this person is showing a side of themselves that they have not been able to, or have not yet done. I feel like this person is being reborn into someone who is more openly and trusting when it comes to intimacy and themselves, and somebody who is allowing themselves to go through an experience here, trusting this experience. Although, again, not really knowing, and maybe there's still being a little bit of fear, anticipation as to where this is going. Frozen in fear is kind of what I feel. I do want to read this mallard. I'm sorry, but I got to read it because I'm being told. So let me find the box. Of the mallard, and maybe that's enough for you to know who this is, and you can certainly skip to why they're thinking of you or missing you this holiday season. But I am being told to read this mallard, and I want to know why. And like I always say with this freaking book, it's not alphabetical, so where is the mallard, spirit? There, and that means the mallard is here somewhere. All right, so mallard, meaning subconscious mind, the dream state. A mallard is probably what comes to mind when you imagine a duck, as they are found virtually everywhere across the globe. This instant association is an example of how our subconscious mind speaks to us every day, almost like a reflex. Just as the mallard duck glides effortlessly across the surface of the water, this card asks us to examine the natural, deeply integrated patterns of our subconscious mind. Perhaps the easiest way to examine the subconscious mind is through our dreams. As opaque and sometimes ridiculous as they can be, dreams continue to be studied deeply by psychologists and spiritual experts. When we dream, our subconscious is allowed to run free, and it feeds us images, symbols, and themes of whatever is buried underneath the surface. The energy of the mallard asks us to examine our dreams. Perhaps you could benefit from keeping a dream journal and beginning to explore the meaning behind yours. There is an incredible wealth of information to be harvested through dreams. Our dreams are also one of the main highways through which spirit tries to reach us. So I feel this person's energy that I'm reading here is someone who was subconsciously doing a resistance here, okay, out of a fear, out of some sort of anxiety, out of some knowing that there was some sort of inexperience here. But I feel there's an authentic genuineness of this person. I feel there's a light of this person, and I do feel this person is very creative, and I feel this person is somewhat of a dreamer, lover sort of energy. So I am getting Knight of Cups here energy, okay, which is someone who you know, is quite a dreamer here in a loving sort of way, although there is some sort of resistance when it comes to intimacy. Okay, or trusting intimacy, or trusting themselves more than anything here, to allow themselves to experience some sort of intimacy and to uncover parts of themselves, like I said. So I don't want to repeat myself. I feel like this person, the message though, that I didn't hammer home here, is the shift within this person, because I feel like this person is, has done a lot of healing. And I feel like this is somebody you've known for quite some time, okay, like gone through, like I said, cyclical things here with this person. So quite some time. It's taken a long time for this person to kind of get where they're at, because I feel this person has been healing. Okay, and I feel like this person does have an outlet that they're using to support themselves as they kind of are putting themselves into this new sort of energy. And I feel like you've been alongside of this person for quite some time. So this is the person that's missing you the most during this holiday season. We're going to see why and what exactly are they thinking here when it comes to you. And then we'll see if we need to pull tarot. I pre-shuffle these oracle cards. I've not looked at them. I'm going to ask Spirit to protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And I'd like to thank you, Pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. So we have rejection. We have 25 with Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. Number 7. We have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And we have surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. That was very difficult for me to read. The butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase. Yes, this is what I was picking up. Healing the inner child and growth. The shepherd, celebration and family. Beautiful. I'm getting Capricorn energy here from this sort of, I don't know, it's not really a goat here, but I'm getting Capricorn energy. I don't know, maybe that is a goat. Horned being, I guess, if you will. butterflies, all about transformation. We have Mercury. Interesting. Mercury is in retrograde as I record this video. All right. So we'll see how that comes into play with Mercury. Number 3, Mercury is the ruling planet for Virgo and Gemini, which could be significant here for your energy or this person. The Teacher with Bob Ross. The Teacher. We have Parsec and we have Black Hole. Okay. I feel like for some of you guys, okay, like I said, it could certainly be your energy that I was picking up here. Like something about letting loose and maybe being guarded in some way. So I feel like what the energy here is coming through is, I'm going to read it again like it's the person who is thinking about you the most here and why. I think this person feels like they experienced something with you. Okay. And it was like, with this rejection, I feel like this person feels like they rejected you in some way. Okay. And I'm feeling, because I really feel like for a lot of you guys, if this is your energy and not the person here, you might have felt like you were getting rejection from not being able to engage in some way. So there's a heaviness of rejection here, okay, because of this person's past experience. So this person who's thinking of you, their past experience has caused them to be in an energy which I think they've been working on very diligently to overcome with this learn from the past. Okay. And I feel like the biggest struggle here has been this person trying to integrate what their experience has been from the past. And I feel like for some of you guys, for a lot of you guys, actually, their experience was previous to being with you. But for some of you guys, this person could have been, like I said, in some sort of cyclical energy with you where there was only rejection being caused on either side of the equation here. Like somebody feeling like they were shut out in some way. So I feel like this person understands and recognizes this. And I feel like this person is really doing their very best to choose to focus on what it is that they are able to do here, despite it being very difficult for them, or them hanging on to some sort of experience that has stifled their ability to step outside of this. So this is becoming a true understanding of who they are, okay, because they're not their experience. They are someone who can be born out of an experience into a true, authentic self. So I feel like this person is learning to surrender to who it is that they are. And I feel like this connection has been something that has helped this person. Okay. And we see humor here. So I feel like whatever was really challenging for this person is now becoming a lighter energy. And I do feel like they feel you are heavily involved in this way. This is why this is coming up in your reading in some way, because I don't feel as though this person was allowing themselves to allow humor into this. And I don't necessarily think it's like, haha, funny so much as it is an ability to open up and relax themselves to an experience here in this connection that I feel this person has been very restrained and very guarded and very impenetrable, okay, in some way. So this person is definitely evolving, and I feel like what they're focusing in on and why they're missing you is because I feel like this person feels like they didn't provide some sort of justice to you, okay? Like there's something here they're wanting to show and prove to you. And so I feel like this person is going through some sort of change, some sort of healing, some sort of recognition that they were causing some sort of rejection here in this connection. And I feel like this person wants to communicate to you very clearly about their vision of, I guess, what has transpired. But more importantly, I think what their vision is of how this experience has changed them in a way, so that they want to tell you their vision of how they see kind of the future for them. They're giving more of a clear understanding here. I think they want to provide some sort of communication, some sort of enlightenment, some sort of illumination around what it is that they envision here in this connection. So I like that we see the shepherd here with celebration and family, because this is giving me Four of Wands energy, which is marriage, family, celebration. Okay, and with the shepherd, it's like leading something. It's like taking something home. So I feel like this person is taking lead in bringing something home, bringing something full circle by way of communicating. And I feel like there's been some what's it called, like some cover-up in some way. Maybe this person wasn't always very clear with you. I feel like this person might have been covering up some sort of what's that called when they do redacted statements in some way. Like I feel like there's some part of the story that was covered up or not communicated or unclear or uncertain. So I feel like this person wants to communicate and provide sort of a environment here of certainty, some sort of environment of leadership, some sort of passing of information. So by communication, but it's not only communication. I feel like this person wants to sell you on some sort of understanding, and not that they're lying about it, but get your buy-in here on some sort of understanding, which is based on what they've experienced. Okay, so they've gone through an experience here, and now they want to use this to explain to you and maybe make you see something here that is more clear, or gets you to be more clear about what is going on, because I feel like it hasn't always been the case here. Okay, so I do feel as though you might have felt very shut out, but I also feel as though the person here who was trying to heal was also feeling very shut out as well. And I feel like it made them feel more shut out than it did make you feel shut out, because they understand that it was kind of, the power was always in their own hand to come together in some sort of way. Okay, so I feel like there is, like, this person feels almost like they cannot, they're kind of being called to do this. Like, they cannot fight against this or resist this. I feel like this person has an understanding here that they are really being pulled towards doing what is best for themselves in the situation, which I feel that what's best for themselves is what would have been best for this connection in some way. But I feel like they were too afraid or too hurt or too limited by their inexperience here to do what they were supposed to do. So I feel like this person wants to, okay, now whether they will or won't, I don't know. I feel like they're being pulled to do something and they're no longer resisting, and that it's something that they feel they're having to do, but it is an energy of leading something and having your buy-in in where it is that this person wants you to sort of engage with them. Okay, I hope this makes sense. It's not like they want to communicate, okay, but I feel it goes beyond this. It's like they have a strong desire to get you to understand something, or to provide their clarity where there was darkness or misunderstanding or uncertainty. And I feel like this person sees a future here of something that is quite abundant. And I don't know that this person fully feels as though maybe you understand it or see it, because they've been shutting you out, or they've been rejecting you, or you might have felt like this person was rejected. Now, coming through again is this artist. The artist coming through really strong, because I am seeing the paintbrushes here, and paintbrush here, this person could literally be a painter, okay, somebody who creates. Now, if they aren't a painter, it is in the creative realm. They're writing, they're singing, they're a lyrical person, they're putting something creative, okay, and for some of you guys, it could be jewelry as well, because I'm seeing that here. But I feel like this person has been hit with some insight, and this person can see something very clearly here. I see with the glasses, it's like they're finally seeing something. And I think intuitively, this person has known something as well. But I feel like whatever was limiting them from this sort of communication was what was challenging. Okay, so interesting. We see the elephant tusks. I put this upside down because it's kind of inverted of the horns on this, I don't know, deer head, or I don't know if that's a deer or some sort of goat, but it's inverted here. So I feel like this person has been pretty persistent, and I feel like this person has not given up. So if you feel like someone has given up on this connection, I think this person has a vision. I think this person wants to talk to you and sell you on a vision of what they are wanting here. So I'm going to pull some tarot just to see if we can get a little bit more on what it is here, because I don't know that I did this justice, but that's all that I see here. So Spirit, clear and concise message for pile 1. What, why is pile 1's person thinking and missing pile number 1? Why is their person missing pile 1? What exactly are they wanting to communicate here, or let pile 1 know? These cards are absolutely very thick. We have the 8 of Wands. I'm going to read them all in the upright. 8 of Wands. 8 of Swords. I'm going to pull 2 more. 2 of Swords. Look at that. That's these horn things again. It's significant. It means something here, and why it's inverted. I don't know. If you guys know, leave something in the comments. It's definitely something. Like, I feel like this person was being stubborn, but I feel like this person was going against the grain or fighting against something. Fighting against themselves for sure, but I feel like now this person is kind of looking at themselves. And really trying to get through something here. And look, 10 of Cups with the 2 children. That's absolutely adorable. Okay, so this message is the same message. So I feel a lot better now about my delivery here, because this is all Spirit is showing me. Communication, a breakthrough where someone was stuck, where someone was not allowing things to flow. Okay, because I feel like this person was limited by their own thoughts, their own sabotage, their own sort of prison that they make here, because this is where we believe something is limiting us. We have some sort of understanding of a truth of our own making, or that we were believing that isn't true at all. All it does is cause us to be stuck and to think that there is no way forward. And so I feel like this person was not seeing. That's why I was talking about the glasses and the intuition, was because I feel like this person was not seeing some sort of truth, and they were being stubborn against truth and not being able to move. And maybe you felt like this person was resisting because of their own sort of choice, where I feel like this person was just believing something that held them stuck. But I have some liberation feelings coming from this 10 of Cups. This is like joy. This is 2 people coming together to build families. This is emotional complete fulfillment here. This is the idolized relationship. Okay, so I feel like this person is emotionally allowing there to be freedom, to be coming together, to be joy. 2 children here, which is the inner child playing. And I think this is the magic of who you truly are, like allowing the inner child to come out, to allow there to be a freeness of emotions where there was a lot of restriction. Okay, so I feel there is a breakthrough here, and this person definitely wants to communicate. This is communication, and same with this, very strong. Okay, and I feel like there is a liberation from something that's been stuck. So if you know who this is and they've been stuck, then I guess what they're wanting to convey here very strongly to you is their vision of certainty for a future pathway ahead. And I feel now this is connecting to a reading I did, I don't know, a while ago. I don't feel like this person so much only wants to communicate, because I feel like this person is show me, don't tell me. Because I feel like this person wants to communicate, but I think they want to show you. Is kind of what I feel, and this was hard for me to explain. It's like they want to show you their vision. They want to sell you this plan of the vision based on what they've experienced here. They kind of have an understanding now of where they want things to go. And I feel like what this person wants things to go here is a complete happy ending. Okay, this is complete, utter happiness. So this is what I have. Pile number 1, this is a beautiful reading. I hope this made sense for someone. I love this reading. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this video. If you are wanting to get a private reading in 2024, I will be going through all my videos, or I guess all the videos that I have posted, to pick from that. So it doesn't have to be any new video. It could certainly be any video. So like, comment, subscribe, and I will be doing one free private reading once per month for 2024. All right, if you're drawn to another pile, if it sounded more like your energy, then your person could potentially be elsewhere, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful pile 2. You picked the Cats Rule the Earth Tarot. Yes, if this wasn't what you picked and you just skipped ahead, I did a big Mercury in retrograde fumble and all my piles were all mixed up. So this is pile 2. Okay, so if you meant to pick the Cats Rule the Earth, then this is your reading for pile 2. Cannot wait to get into your reading. We are looking at the person who is missing you the most during the holiday season. This is a requested reading, so I do hope this resonates for the person who's requested it. We're looking at who the person is that is missing you the most during the holiday season, and then why, or what exactly are they thinking about here, why they're thinking about you. Okay, so let's take a look at who this person is. So this is from your own perspective. If this sounds like your energy, and this is you, then this could be who you're sort of thinking about. And you might want to go check out another pile. Okay, so we have the Penguin. We have Connect. This is reminding me of a Christmas tree, which is interesting because we're doing holiday reading here for who's thinking about you during the holidays. We have the Spider, Earth Energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Spider's all about creativity. We have the Camel. Beautiful. Okay. We have the Siren, number 20. It says, allowing yourself to be distracted from what you should be doing leads to procrastination, avoidance, and needless problems. We have Gnosis, and this is 75, or number 12, or the number 3 with Gnosis. Okay. We have Child Divine, light attributes, innocence, purity, and redemption. Suggests a special connection with the divine. Shadow attributes, an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. And we have Martyr, light attribute, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. And shadow attribute, addiction to self-pity. Wow, that's pretty powerful. Okay, I'll leave this over here and let's get into who this person is. Now, this is from your perspective, okay? So that you know who this person is. I just need some time here to sit with this energy. I feel like this person, this is, I feel this is new energy. So I don't know, maybe this is a new subscriber here. Okay, I don't feel I've ever read this energy. And but what I feel is like this person is somebody here who has a lot of potential. Okay, but I feel like this person is kind of almost their worst enemy in some way. Like, I feel like you see this person as somebody who should have been doing something here that you could see them doing, or you understand them to maybe be someone who could be good at something here. And instead, I feel like this person was focused on something else. And they weren't sort of growing within their potential. So you felt like this person was playing it safe and maybe focusing on something to avoid. focusing on something to kind of engage themselves rather than maybe pushing them outside of some sort of comfort zone, but that they had the ability to create something here of great beauty. I feel like there's something very tiring here about this energy, and it could be that you've been invested in this person. I heard Jake, and I heard okay, so Spirit is telling me that I feel you feel almost like a bystander here to a situation with this person. I don't know what sort of connection this is with this person, but I do feel as though it could be parent, it could be I don't know, like just you have investment in this person. You have investment in this person and how they show up. You have investment in some big way, but I feel like this person has disappointed in some way, or at least has not yet produced something. So if you're in business with this person, it's like maybe you had a game plan or gave them money to produce some sort of product or mixtape or something, and this person has not yet produced this because this person's focused on something else. Like, I just feel like you've been waiting and watching and feeling very at the mercy of this person, and exhausted here. Like, I feel like this person also depends on you for quite a bit here, and I feel like you have been this person's go-to. I just heard this person's bank. Potentially you're the bank of something. Now it could be physical monetary cash, but it could be the bank of energy, or the bank of them falling back on you for something here in order for them to then press forward into something. But it seems like where they're pressing forward into was an investment of their own desire. And you feel like this person was unable to pull themselves out in order to focus on what they're supposed to do of value. Because I feel like you don't want to tell this person what's best, but I feel like you have an understanding here of what's best. And this person continues to, or has continued to, focus on some sort of squandering energies, or at least you feel like it's not leading them to some place that they could go. It's like leading them down either the same old path or a path that you feel is going to be destructive long term, will be destructive for them. But at the same time, it's like whatever this path is, it's not the potential of the most beneficial thing in which you're seeing could result if this person would do something here. And so I do feel like you feel this person is sabotaging in some way, or not wanting to see some sort of truth about themselves, or something here that this person is denying within self. I'm kind of feeling here. Let's read Gnosis. Yeah, let's read Gnosis. Okay. I feel it's this book. Yes. What is Gnosis here? 75. Sorry, guys. I'm really out of it during this Mercury retrograde. It's really got me kind of in a headspace of confusion in some way, or just, I don't know if it's confusion. It's some weird energy. Okay. Innermost knowing, mystic truths, true knowledge is not found in facts and figures, in scholarly books on library shelves. Rather, Gnosis points to the deep and timeless archetypal wisdom that arises from the felt experience of having touched the unknown with every one of the senses. Those who are drawn to Gnosis find themselves in esoteric studies, like involving mysticism, alchemy, healing, or perhaps science. Knowing is their calling. Not knowing is their job description. No matter how far the alchemists take their studies, they come to the ultimate conclusion that facts slip toward mystery, and soon the mystery results in facts. This card signifies a knowing that is life-changing. Once you experience it, you are forever changed and become a guardian of gnosis. The eternal mystery is calling you. Study your passion in the deepest way available to you. When in light, it is contemplating the mystery, unanswerable questions, and when it's dark energy, it's over-intellectualizing and literizing, asking others. Okay, and then the penguin. I'm sorry, I don't normally have to read every single card here, but I just feel like I'm missing something that needs to come out here. Oh, penguin, perfect. So penguin, family and close relationships, social life. A gregarious critter, the penguin is all about family and loved ones, doing everything it can to provide for its close relationships. A penguin is almost never by itself, knowing that a solid system of support is key to the survival of both the individual and the species. Humans are wired similarly. If you've pulled this card in your reading, it's time to reach out to your support system. This looks different for each of us, of course, and may include family, friends, lovers, or even coworkers. Regardless of what your system looks like, something about the situation at hand requires you to reach out. Spend time with those who bring joy, peace, and healing. You suffered in silence long enough. Let your loved ones be there for you. It's also possible that whatever you're going through directly involves your loved ones. If this is the case, it's time to weigh the importance of this relationship in your life. Do you want or even need this relationship to continue? If the answer is yes, is this conflict doing more damage to the relationship than it's worth? We must learn to pick our battles wisely. Regardless of how this card applies to your current circumstances, the message is clear. Reach out to those you care about. Okay, so I'm feeling the same energy that I was picking up here, and I don't think I've ever read this energy. I feel like there's an unlimited supply of providing here. This is why I feel like it was like a parental figure or like someone you really, 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 really care about. Okay, and I feel like you're kind of the camel. You're the reserves. You're the one protecting. You're the one with an unlimited supply of something, and I feel like this person is just, I don't know, like you feel like you're on the sidelines and you see something that this person is not seeing. And with this gnosis, it's like you see it so clearly. It's like this person's calling. It's like this person's thing that would be this great abundance here if only they could know without, I don't know, what it is that they're trying to kind of do. Because I feel like this person is, like I said, faced in a different direction, investing their energy in towards something here that isn't aligned in the right direction. So it's leaving you kind of frustrated, and maybe, like I said, it's because this person is kind of self-sabotaging in some way, or you feel like maybe this person is doing this for some sort of reason here, and it is causing the opposite, which is the potential of something that they could create and build and focus on is now being sacrificed at the mercy of this person doing something opposite, going down the path of their demise is kind of how it's coming out. Okay, which I know is very intense words, so it doesn't necessarily have to be as intense, but when I read these cards, like my disclaimer says, it's sometimes very, very heavily energetically charged for me to read the energy, but it could be anywhere on a sliding scale of very intense to just very subtle. Okay, so this person, what exactly are they thinking about here, and why they're thinking it when it comes to you, because this is the person who is missing you the most during this holiday season. So let's see, what exactly are they thinking here? We have workaholic. We have all these paintings. I believe pile one had a whole bunch of paintbrushes and artistry coming out. So if you were called to one, it could be your energy sitting there as well. We have facade. Yes. Something about a facade here. Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted, 63, or the number 9. And we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Okay, we have surrender to rest and sleep to prevent burnout. Slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit. And we have surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. We have the Sword in Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Yes, truth, honesty, that protection energy again. It's almost like parental, I feel here. The Pilgrim, opportunities and growth. This is giving me Hermit energy, Virgo energy. Opportunities and growth. The Lantern, okay. The Despicable Face. This is energy, or card number 48. Card number 48. Or number 12. And we have the New Pearl. 44 could be significant here. Or the number 8. And we have the Bob Ross Oracle Pack with the Lake. The Lake. Okay. That is giving me this surrender to rest and sleep, and also Hermit energy with the Lake. I have Proton. And Sidereal Space. And Retrograde. Interesting. We are in Mercury retrograde as I read this reading, although you don't have to be in that time period to resonate with this. But for those of you guys watching at the time of the post, this is Mercury in retrograde. Okay. So I was very questioning how I was reading this, because it was coming through with such an innocent energy here, almost very youthful. Okay, like a child energy was coming through with the Penguin. Did we get child? Child divine. Okay, I feel this is a child. Okay, that's how I feel. Okay, so this person feels like a child and maybe easily distracted or led down a path of seeing something flashy and following what that is. But I feel like, what does this person, I don't know why I feel like it's a child, but I feel like this person is a beautiful, beautiful energy here, okay? And I think you know this. And I think this person is becoming something very, very special. I mean, they are already very special. But I feel like this person is finding their way through truth, because I do feel like this person has been really focused on something here that isn't quite reflective of their energy. And I feel it's this way because this person is kind of fearing some sort of change in energy here. They're not quite sure, so it's easy to kind of stick to what they know. But I feel like what they're wanting to communicate, or why it is that you're kind of coming up, is I feel like they understand that you are sort of someone here in their life that is providing them with an environment that will allow them to prosper. Just like this New Pearl. This is like, through time, the sands agitate the pearl so much that it forms this beautiful gem. Okay, but it takes a long time of sort of coaching and a lot of agitation, right? And agitation isn't always pleasant. Sometimes it is very painful, but at the end you have this beautiful pearl of the process. So I feel like there is a process here, and I feel like the process is this person definitely having to step outside of some sort of comfort and allow themselves to expand, which is going to allow them to have growth and an opportunity that I feel like you were seeing so clearly. But I feel like there's a message here from Spirit saying, do not fear what has transpired, because I feel like something has transpired where you might feel like it might have tipped the scales, that they're going so far down the wrong path, or that what they're doing has been a waste, or that it's, I don't know, like there's a heavy energy coming from you. And like I said, I'm just going to read it as yours. You can crisscross energy if it's not your energy, but whatever the opposite person here is, I feel is a heaviness, almost like a parent anticipating something the worst, right? And I feel like this person is learning their power. I feel like this person is learning some sort of truth about themselves. Okay, and I feel like this person's heart is in a good place, but I do feel like in order for this person to come to some sort of understanding, they do need some sort of space here, which I don't know that you've allowed for this space so much. because I feel like there is a kind of breathing down the neck of this person or this situation, and I don't think you're doing it on purpose. I think you've been very supportive, but I feel like this person is open to something here that I feel like they're seeing, but they haven't taken that sort of step into it because of the fear. And I feel like there is more fear here right now and uncertainty. I do feel this is, you could certainly be the parent of this person, okay? Or you can crisscross it and maybe you're the child and there's a parent here with an expectation of something. And I feel like this energy hasn't quite flown the coop or hasn't quite left the safety zone. And I feel like you are sort of the safety zone here, or at least this person might rely on you in some way that doesn't allow their orbit to fly, expand in some way. Okay, so I think what this person is thinking here is they're understanding sort of a long-term gain in this connection with you, that there is some sort of advantage, okay? And what they're seeing, though, is that they don't feel as though they're walking in some sort of truth that they believe to be true. They understand some sort of self that they're wearing here that might make things not very comfortable for you. They're aware of this, okay? With the facade and this despicable face, it's like they know their energy isn't authentically aligned with some sort of truth. But I feel like this person is maybe more wrapped up in identifying this than you think. Like there's more work being done kind of behind the scenes than you think. But I feel like the message is allowing this person the space to do this, the space to make the right sort of choices and decisions here, because I do feel there is going to be some sort of revelation here, and that this person will take the power back. But they have to wander before they get found, is kind of what I feel. And you might feel that the fear is very great that this person will not wander to find an answer. And I don't think that's true. I think the truth here is that this person does want to wander and will, and maybe has not, and maybe you don't believe it because of everything that you've seen is kind of the opposite. But what Spirit is showing me is your involvement here in having to do the opposite polarity. So what that means is if you've been very invested, time for you not to be someone here who this person can rely on for sure, but invest differently than how you've been, and you cause the opposite sort of outcome. Okay, the more we push, the more someone pulls or resists, right? And the more we let go, the more this person sort of has some freedom to do things differently. That's kind of what I feel. I feel like your energy here is creating this person's magnified energy in the wrong sort of direction, or magnifying the wrong thing. Not necessarily wrong, because I mean there's no wrong or right, but in your mind, Zai, the path in which this person is, and it's definitely not their authentic self. So I say wrong because when we're not in authenticity, when we're pretending to be something else or engaged in other things, then that's not right, because we're not supporting who we're supposed to be supporting here. Okay, so I hope this is making sense. I haven't quite done a reading like this. Very interesting. I'm going to pull some tarot to get some more, because I realize this might not be very clear. Okay, and like I said, does not necessarily have to be parental child, but it kind of feels to me. So I don't know, maybe you see this person as someone you've had to parent in some way or guide because they've seemed lost, or I don't know, there's an innocence here of childlike energy. Spirit, clear and concise message here for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. What am I missing? Why is this person missing pile 2 exactly? What are they thinking? Okay. I do feel it's this way. Let's see. So we have the 5 of Cups. We have the King of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the 2 of Swords. I'm going to read them all in the upright and pick up on energy. And we have the Queen of Wands. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords. And we have the Five of Swords. I feel like this is a rebellious child, is what I feel like. And maybe this person, okay, I keep seeing him as a child because I feel like their actions are kind of in that way. It's like, you know, don't knock it over, don't knock it over. And then what does the child go and do? The first thing they do is knock it over. So I feel like you're expecting something from this person, and I feel like this person did the opposite here, okay? And so I feel like there is an understanding here from this person of what they did here. And I feel this person has been fairly sort of selfish, you know, and maybe this has been the challenge, is that this person has been selfish, and I feel like it might be impacting other people. So I feel like there's either a family unit or a grouping of people, or I don't know, like that this person's been like a little bit of a rebel. And I feel like it's hurt this person as well. So maybe, I don't know, you need to hear that this person is hurt as well. But I feel like this person is having to go through that agitation in order to be the pearl. I feel like this person, like nothing is wasted, like we saw there with the vulture. Like I feel like this experience here has been something that this person has had to understand and learn. Because there's some sort of lesson here that provides them with reaching a sort of a point where they have to sit with the decisions that they've made. Okay? Because I feel like once this person sits with the decisions that they made, they then are able to find the confidence here in themselves. I feel parental again with this cat and this baby cat again. It's like someone you feel very protective over. See them almost as your child, and you want to protect this person. I could see this, okay? It's very beautiful energy here, but it is like, you know, trying to guard this person by all means. And I feel like this person went from doing something, you know, and being selfish, and then it's like, I don't know, like, even though there was anxiety and what have you, it's like I see this cat's eyes kind of scratched up, so there was like damage to self. And then later on down the road here, I see this eye completely gone. So it's almost like, and the Five of Swords is challenging. It's like where no one wins, where someone's being combative, causing conflict, self-sabotaging, and just, yeah, not good energy. So I almost feel like what Spirit's showing is this person has to get to a certain point where there's a damage here before they're able to see some sort of something, okay, the truth of something, and only they can go through it in order to see it. And I think you've always seen it, but I feel like this person here might even be aware of what this is, but in action, I feel like there's something they're having to experience, whether you feel like they're doing it kind of purposefully or not. I feel like there is some lesson in experience that allows this person to get or graduate to another level of understanding that they kind of have to go through. And sometimes we don't want to watch people go through things where we know they're unnecessarily suffering, right? But I feel like it's not really unnecessary. It is a thing here that they go through in order for there to be an understanding. Yeah, this is what I see. So this person misses you. I feel like this person definitely sees your value here, but I do feel like this person is being more about self right now, and I feel like I've communicated everything that was kind of coming through here, but only they can kind of run with the truth. Only they can do what it is that I feel like you're wanting them to do, or for you to provide this for them. Only they can do this. Okay, so this is what I have, pile 2. I hope this made sense for you guys. I don't feel like I did this justice, to be honest. I'm going to pull 3 cards because I need to know. Spirit, guidance here for 2. I don't know what, other than just giving space here, what am I missing? Guidance for pile 2. Thank you so much. What is the guidance? We have the 10 of Pentacles. I do feel it is family. 6 of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Okay. So we have the King of Swords and we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. So this could be a battle of wits here, because we have 2 very intelligent people here and the Sword of Truth pointing down. So we could have 2 people with 2 different opinions here and beliefs on something. And I see lots of clouds, which is confusion. Okay. And I feel like both people might be trying to be empowered here. So it could be resistance from who is right and who is wrong sort of energy. But I feel like with this 10 of Pentacles, seeing the family here, and I was picking a family unit here, or a group of people, like I was saying, that are kind of impacted here. You know, and I feel like these people are kind of all impacted or looking at this person like, I don't know, like they're expecting something, you know, but I feel like the love here is here. Okay. I feel like this person is part of some sort of family unit, and I feel like there is a longer term vision here that's coming together that you might not believe yet, because this person, the proof's in the pudding and everything's been opposite. But I feel like there is a long-term structure here, and I feel like there's a rebellious energy here and maybe more play than focus. But I do feel this energy is going to be successful here. But I do feel there is some ego here in play. So I feel like the more we argue or try to prove a point, the more there's rebellion here and ego gets in the way. But I feel like Spirit is showing success here, showing this person being able to find their way through something. Although I feel like eyes are closed here, the eye scratched and then lost an eye. So I feel like this person is a little frustrating to deal with, you know, because they're not wanting to see. And maybe you're wanting them to see something some way, and they're being very focused on something else here. So allow this person to find their way there. Just know, have a certainty about what your understanding is correct. Okay, but at the same time, the experience for this person is also correct, because this is what's supposed to be kind of happening here in order for this person to come to be this beautiful, authentic pearl, rather than some facade or wear some sort of mask here. Okay, I'm getting Christmas energy from this beautiful wreath, and I do feel like this person is contemplating here, so allow them the space to do so. And even if you see the actions not lining up, that doesn't mean that this person isn't in some sort of contemplative energy. Where they might have to experience a little bit of suffering or pain here, agitation, in order to form into some authentic being of self. I think that is all I can really communicate here, okay? And I do love you guys very much. If this did not resonate, I don't know, you'd keep watching it, then you might want to go check out another pile. If this sounded more like your energy, then your person could be in a different pile, all right? So, as I mentioned, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to be kind of enrolled in a free reading here. I'll be doing a monthly free reading, private reading for one of my subscribers. All you got to do is like, comment, and subscribe, and it is absolutely random. And then I will reach out to you in the comments and tell you to email me in order for you to get a free reading from me. Although I will never tell you to reach out to me from a different email address than the one that I provide in my description box. That is the only way to reach out to me. And yeah, I will just guide you to my authentic email address. All right. Thank you so much. And I love you guys being here. I'll see you soon. Happy holidays. And I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile number 3. You picked the Before Tarot. I cannot wait to get into your reading. We are looking at who is missing you during the Christmas holiday season here, and why. What exactly are they thinking? So we'll first look at who this person is, how you see them, so you know who they are, and then what exactly they're thinking and why they're missing you for this holiday season. this is a requested reading, so I hope this resonates for who has requested it. If this is your own energy and this sounds like you, and then this will be maybe who you're thinking about, then that means your person's energy could be in another pile. Okay, so just crisscross energies. If I say this is someone else and it's you, do whatever sort of crisscrossing you need to do. So we have poet, light attribute, expresses soul insights in symbolic language. Shadow attribute turns a lyrical gift to negative or destructive effect. And we have hermit, light attribute, seeks solitude to focus intensely on inner life, serves personal creativity. Shadow attribute withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. Virgo energy coming from this hermit. And I'm getting heavy Pisces coming from the poet. We have boar. Okay. Earth energy. I'm getting Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have support. I usually get 7 of Cups from this card. We have the snake here, all about healing. Deer. Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn again. Very heavy earth energy, okay? And this person's energy, or yours if you resonate the other way around. We have mouse, more earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Mousy, mousy. We have number 2, the dawn. Look at that. Looks like the golden boy here in Winnipeg. I don't know why I had to say that. This is definitely not a boy, but it just reminded me of the golden boy. Okay. Do not be discouraged if things look dark and hopeless. The sun rises each day, revealing new possibilities and renewed hope. Wow, isn't that something significant? Just looking at the artwork, the dawn. Okay, number 2. And we have the seed. And this is 66 or the number 12 or the number 3. So either all that could be significant. Okay, so this is how you see this person. Just give me a minute. Okay, so there's 2 sides here to this person, I think, that you see. I mean, we're all multifaceted, so maybe you don't only see 2 sides, but I feel like something here is very, very, very stubborn with this boar. Something's been almost unmovable, very much stuck in their own way or opinion of something. But there's also an energy here of this deer and mouse, which I feel is something very innocent. Okay, like I feel like both the mouse and the deer are both very skittish and kind of scared energies. Anything can kind of spook it, and it could kind of just take off or be very unpredictable at any moment. So I feel like there's an energy here of someone who is unpredictable or could get scared away or shied away, but also has a very much strong-minded opinion of something here. And I'm getting 7 of Cups, which to me, 7 of Cups, I mean, that's all about illusion or like fantasy or being unclear, muddled thinking sort of thing. But I'm getting like, I don't know, like this comes through sometimes in my reading, like all of these cups here is almost like drinking, like there's a lot of drinking happening here. And with support, I feel like there's an addiction here of needing support, and maybe it could be drinking or something that is repetitively distracting. And because the cloud is raining, I feel like there's emotions here that are very heavy, okay? And I feel like something in regards to filling one's own cup with self-love here. So maybe this has been someone you've been supporting through some sort of addiction, or you've been support to someone or filling someone's cup up. Okay, for a lot of you guys, if they haven't been stuck in some sort of, I don't know, like destructive, okay? Not necessarily an addiction, but when I see drinking coming up here, which has been coming up, I feel it could be a destructive way of self-being that I feel you've been maybe filling someone's cup up. And I feel like the filling of someone's cup up is an endless sort of task in some way, because you continue to fill someone's cup rather than someone allowing themselves to fill their own cup with emotion or a natural way of them filling their own cup. So I feel there is a tiredness here. I feel there is a healing that's been done here in some way, but I feel like it's been a repetitive sort of thing with this infinity loop, something that's been ongoing or cyclical in some way, or no way out of some sort, that's had to shed some sort of pain. And maybe you felt slighted, tricked in some way, I'm getting from this snake. I don't know if this person said something to you that was hurtful at some point in time, but I feel like an energy here, and like I said, you could crisscross, but you being support, or you filling up someone's cup, or you energetically, emotionally giving to something that might have seemed endless, hopeless, needing healing, hurtful in some way. Maybe it was poisonous. I'm getting poison again, which to me is drinking. It's coming through quite strong here, okay? So all of that's coming through with this, but I feel like this person with poet, I do feel like this person is some sort of sensitive soul here. Like with poet, that's always somebody who is good with words, but it necessarily true. Like I feel like it's more of a deep, soulful person here. So like a lyrical person, like maybe somebody who is very in tune with music, writing, reading, maybe even communicating, but I don't know necessarily that this person's been all that communicative, because I'm getting hermit, which is someone who is shut out or shutting themselves out, and serves personal creativity, and poet. So someone who's been focused kind of on self-creativity, self-expression in some way, or trying to learn of self-expression in some way. I feel like there was something about communicating a piece, trying to communicate a peace, like to have peace, to find unity between two people. Could be you and this person. Maybe to find a solid ground of peace in order to fly in union or to rise together. Something coming through of this. I just heard the F, like F off. I don't know what that means. Again, like I said, someone said something. Maybe someone's told you to F off. I don't know. Someone's said something here. So someone said something here, and I feel like with this, do not be discouraged if things look dark and hopeless. The sun rises each day, revealing new possibilities and renewed hope. Did somebody ruin something by something what they said? I feel like something was done here, and someone might have been very stubborn in maybe not finding a way to communicate peace, and I feel like they set their own boat on fire. And it was something that could have been very promising here with this pearl. This is a seed of hope, okay, to grow into something for the future of value. But I feel like there was so many sort of layers or restrictions here to get to the core of what matters here. And maybe, like, I feel like maybe you left this person sort of in their own emotions to sort of sit with themselves. And like I said, their boat's on fire and they're sitting in the midst of their emotion because of some sort of stubborn way of being. And so maybe this person is reflecting. I'm getting heavy fire now. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's almost like this person... I don't know, like there's a need for this person to get fired up, or this person to be fired up to do something about some sort of way they feel. To get fired up to do something with their emotions here. I feel like it's been challenging for this person, okay? And maybe they just didn't know how to use their emotions to fill up their own cup, like I said, and there's been a need for healing. So yeah, this is all I'm getting from this person. I hope you know who this person is, but we're going to look at why is this person then missing you, and like what are they thinking exactly. I feel like this person, you might have said something, or they said something to you, but something didn't go very good, and so maybe you guys are apart right now. I don't know. Let's see why they're thinking of you. Yeah, we have despondence. This is giving me Four of Cups energy. And I'm also getting Empress energy, Taurus energy from this. So you could have very well been giving unconditional love to this person, especially when I see this. Someone's constantly, right? But there's a fine line between unconditional love and then supporting someone's, enabling them, you know, where they're not able to find their own way of healing themselves in some way. We have 48 with Porcupine Spirit, time for beginner mind. Did I say 48? 48's here. Or the number 12 or the number 3. Porcupine Spirit. We have denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. And fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Wow, okay. Surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. We have the runner. Runner in a codependent relationship. That's this thing. Fear of intimacy and listening to ego. All right. We have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Wowzers. That one's pretty powerful. I don't think I've seen that. The Pathless. Difficult decisions and lack of direction. This isn't a very light energy here, you guys. A very heavy energy. Oil of Vitriol. This is card 35. Or the number 8. I don't pick these cards. I have not seen them. This is all very random when I shuffle. Well, not random. It is certainly spirit pulling them, but they are all kind of saying one sort of picture here. The bird. This looks like a blue jay to me. The bird. Blue jay. I just heard Toronto. If you're in Toronto, this might be your confirmation. We have Spectrum. Spectrum. Okay. I'm going to read Spectrum, and then I will do the intuitive part of your reading. Let's look at Spectrum. Why is Spectrum here? It says, ability to see and perceive the full range of energy. A group of protons divided by diffraction into several bands of color when passed through an optic prism. By diffraction, we mean the characteristic phenomenon of light waves which are naturally deflected when they encounter an obstacle or pass through a crack. The spectrum talks of the ability to see the whole question and in turn expand it to understand everything that it is composed of. The spectrum reveals the nuances, colors, and issues derived from appearance. It shows us that there is much more than what we see with the naked eye. Portal, investigate number 7, the hidden virtues. 7 colors of the rainbow, 7 musical notes, 7 days of the week, 7 archangels, 7 chakras in the body. Even the moon changes phase every 7 days. Okay. So, more than meets the eye here. What's going on? Oh, this person, I feel like this person is riddled with fear and challenge, and I feel like this person is fairly aggressive. Okay, and maybe this person, like I said, I feel they said something, and I heard F off is what I heard, but they might have not have told you that directly, but I wouldn't be surprised because of how I heard it. Or in other words, maybe they said something to you that made you feel like they were telling you to bugger off in some way, but I feel like it was very vicious. Okay, so I feel like there's something vicious here in regards to how this person has been showing up and painful with this porcupine spirit. Okay, I feel like this person has been rejecting, uncaring, maybe not reciprocating in some sort of energy here, because I feel like you've been providing, like I said, this Empress is unconditional love, is abundance, is a gift of love. And this person could have been codependent, pulling, taking, and then running away in some way and not showing up and not engaging and being very detached in some way. So I do feel, like I said, there's been a separation here with the relationship is over, no second chances. Like, I feel like this person feels like they ruined something with you, okay? And I feel like this person feels like without you, that this person feels almost like they have no sense of direction here. And so they've been trying to sort through to figure out here the path in which they're supposed to be sort of going down. And I feel like there's something here showing me that intuitively this person understands one thing, but every way in which they're being and showing and coming up has been kind of the opposite, because there is a heavy sense of denial that's stemming from fear. Okay, and that what sort of they're needing to see here is beyond this fear, and they're needing to see the greater purpose here past what they have been seeing or allowing themselves to see. Because I do feel like what Spirit is showing this person is there is a miracle here in allowing oneself to be compassionate, allowing oneself to be open to working together or to show some sort of compassion, love. But I feel like this person is needing to work with their fear and dive into their emotions. And I do feel like this person is drowning right now, okay, in their emotions. I feel there's a lot of drowning here. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of illusion. So I don't know that this person necessarily sees, although intuitively there is a knowing and a seeing of something that's deeper than meets the eye. But this person might be acting despondent. They might be showing rejection. They might be pretending like they're uncaring in some way, which is how they're showing up here. But there is something deeper here. So I feel like this person feels like, I don't know, like there's no second chances or no overcoming something with you. But I feel like this person is needing this in order to grow and to transform their life. I feel like there's something they're needing to put an end to here. Because I feel I'm getting Death card here, and the Death card is all about clearing the playing field of everything that is old and not working. So I feel there is something very destructive about this person that is needing to end. And I feel like they're working with some sort of godly miracle here in order to put an end to something so they could find their way through. Because I feel like this person feels they're being pulled back and pulled by this negative energy. Okay, the distraction, the addiction, the whatever it was here. And it's coming up in this person in way of defensiveness, argumentative. And I am wanting to read. I don't know why I'm getting so many things to read. I don't like reading so much in these cards, but I am being called to read the Bird. And I don't know, it's difficult for me to read when I'm channeling, and also just, I know some people don't like the reading, but when Spirit says to read it, I kind of feel there's something I'm missing. So the Bird, this one's short. It says, no matter the scene he was painted, whether mountain or ocean or winter landscape, Bob made sure that there was a place in there for his birds. Remember that your friends, the little birds, have to have limbs out here to sit on. That's what all these little tree limbs are for. They're just little seats for the birds. The bird is a reminder to leave space in our lives for the little ones that make the world so joyful and that bring a song to our hearts. And whenever you hear those birds sing, don't be afraid to join them. That is beautiful. So I'm getting something quite profound here. I feel like your energy has provided this person like a branch. You've extended an olive branch. I feel like you have time and time again sort of been there for this person. Okay, I'm getting a lot of energy from this one card. So I feel like something has overthrown kind of the straw that broke the camel's back, something this person did do, okay, that maybe made you sort of stop or give up on trying to assist this person or be there for this person in some way, or there is an argument here that's happened. Okay, but I feel like Spirit is identifying here in there being, with the Empress energy, a need to keep space open, that there is something that isn't being fully expressed here, that beyond the denial and the fear, that there is something of beauty here, okay, of an unconditional love here. And with this time for a beginner's mindset, I do feel as though there is a profound clearing of the playing field of what isn't working in order for there to be a focus on what could work. But this is like a miracle, because I feel you don't see it, and I feel like this person feels like they're drowning and they don't see it. But I feel like Spirit is saying that there is, coming from this miracle space, some hope for you to leave some, to extend an olive branch here. But you don't have to do anything other than paint it into your picture, meaning make the branch available, make yourself available, right? I don't feel as though you're not making yourself available, but it could be that you might have been the one to lash out here, because maybe you had some sort of final straw. Okay, this could certainly be your energy. You could have had a blow up here, and you could have found this person to be stubborn, and you could have, like I said, set their boat aflame here. And now you're reflecting on something that's hurt you. Okay, so I mean, take what's resonating here, but I do feel like there is a need to speak some sort of truth and peace so that both parties can kind of align in a peaceful sort of ascension of self. But I feel like something that was very dark here has happened. But I feel I need to read this again. Do not be discouraged if things look dark and hopeless. The sun rises each day, revealing new possibilities and renewed hope. So I feel like this person feels it is hopeless here to reach out, or that there is no space here for them because you might have, you know, had your final sort of thing here that you've hit with them. Okay. This person's thinking about you, and this is why I do feel like this person feels, I don't know, dejected, or like they'll be rejected, or like they are unable to come back from something that they've done to you. And you could be sitting in a despondent energy right now, not realizing, or maybe realizing, but not yet recovered from something here. That I feel Spirit is wanting you to just review whether you are acting out of a place of Empress energy, unconditional sort of love for humanity, regardless of, you know, we don't have to completely allow someone into our life that's hurt us, but we can show compassion here, and we can make space here for someone who might be willing to help themselves. And maybe this person wasn't in the past, and this is kind of the miracle I'm seeing here, because there's something that's more than meets the eye. You know, I feel there is some sort of core person here beneath it all that's being drowned out by other things here, the distortions. And I feel this person is reaching out to you, wants to reach out to you, okay? And maybe they haven't been able to, because I feel like you might not be making yourself as available as maybe you feel you are. And maybe you don't want to get hurt, so you have a very protective stance here right now. But you're not approachable. And I can't tell you to be or not to be, because that's on you. And I don't like telling people what they need to do. I can just tell you what Spirit's communicating, and Spirit's saying, I don't know that it's in your best interest to be unapproachable. I don't know that it is from a loving place so much to be in that energy. Okay, so take what's resonating here, because I know that's multiple messages, because I do feel like some of you guys are coming through as this Empress, and some of you guys are having a very hard time in Empress energy because of how you've been hurt. So I'm going to pull some tarot just to see what I'm missing here, what you're needing to know in regards to this person that's missing you during the holidays, and what they're wanting to sort of show here energetically, why they're thinking of you. We have the Judgment, we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Strength. Spirit, clear and concise message here for pile number 3. What am I missing? What exactly is pile number 3's person thinking here? Why are they thinking of pile 3 during the holidays? We have the Knight of Cups, we have the Chariot, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so we have Leo energy and Cancer energy. This is a realization. This is a sort of coming from the dead, okay? The Grim Reaper. This is a realization and a revelation moment where we rise up again. So I feel like this is the before tarot, because I feel like it hasn't happened yet. I feel like somebody here is going to be hit with an epiphany, with some sort of aha moment. Okay, this is right before this. And this, like I said, is the person who I'm reading here. And I think what the epiphany here is that this person can come forward, because these are both forward moving knights, the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups, in expressing emotions and showing emotions here. Okay, facing conflict here, going into the battlefield in some way without giving up and being very honest with communication. But this Knight of Cups doesn't quite have the cup yet. And I feel like this beautiful maiden lady is handing the cup over to the knight. So I'm getting that cup energy of self-love that I was getting from this one very strongly. I feel like this person has not yet grabbed their cup. And the Ace of Cups is self-love for me. It's a new emotional beginning where we're strong enough to fill our own cup so that we can hand over a cup to someone else with love. So I feel like this person is amidst about to grab their own self-love, their own discovery. This is like a miracle, because I don't know that this person has been able to fill their own cup. And I feel like you've been, again, with this maiden energy, like there to guide or hand this person some sort of, I don't know, unconditional love in some way. So I feel like this person is about to move forward here despite what's gone on, because I see the dark and the light. This is integrating our shadow side, you know, all the things that have been a challenge with the light energy, and the universe pushing us forward in order for us to navigate through, very balanced, to be successful here in forward movement, to get things moving. Movement. Okay, so I feel like things are about to get moving here, because he's about to get into his chariot. This is going to take a lot of courage. Okay, and here we see the lion here with the maiden again. So I feel like with these cards, it's like there's always this like support system, because I feel like you've been very supportive here of whatever this energy is. And I feel this energy has been nothing but conflict and potentially very aggressive. So with this before tarot, in this scene, the lion is still not tamed and is still kind of roaring at this maiden who I feel wants to help. And in the tarot, we see that the maiden has tamed the lion in some way, that the maiden is has the ability to face this lion, and that the lion finds some balance here, is not completely in a shadow energy, but it takes a lot of courage to face some sort of fear here. So I feel like someone's facing a lot of fear here, and I feel like potentially your energy is someone who doesn't want to face this person who has been aggressive. Okay, so I feel there is a guarding here, and I see the wreath. I don't know if that came through in your energy, but the wreath to me was giving me Christmas energy, and we are recording here in December. Obviously, who's thinking of you in the holidays here? So I don't know. I feel like there is a defensive energy here, and you are kind of maybe not available or guarded in some way. So I feel like the message Spirit is showing again is there being an opportunity here for you to extend some sort of olive branch here. Okay, now I don't feel like you need to sort of offer something. If you feel you need to offer something, you can, but I feel like this energy wants to come forward with some sort of offer. And in this Page of Pentacles, he has this huge scar on his face, like he's been through battle. Okay, so I feel like this person's been through some sort of battle with you, and there's a scar and a reminder, but yet there's an openness here of still an offering of something that is of value. Okay, and I feel like pages are obviously known as more sort of immature energy. Okay, it's an immature energy here, but I feel like there is an energy of openness and of being vulnerable despite challenge. Okay, and it's interesting. There's two hands here. It's almost like a resistance to give something. It's like you're not handing it over very openly. It's like still kind of with two hands, like kind of handing something over, but kind of hesitant about it. It's kind of what I'm picking up here. Okay, so I feel like if somebody here is coming forward with something, they're very cautious. And I don't know it necessarily has something to do with you so much as this person is very much a very kind of protective type energy, not wanting to get hurt or offer something here. Okay, but I see sunflowers, and sunflowers, you know, are usually facing the sun, and they're looking very vibrant. So I feel like the sun's representing clarity. The sun represents joy. And I see red flowers, which don't necessarily look like poppies, but I'm reading them as poppies here because I feel poppies are always talking about the past experiences and how we might hold the past to impact how we act in the present, which might impact our future if we allow it to dictate how we act. So I feel like there's an energy here who's had a difficult experience here, and maybe they've shown you nothing but trials and tribulations in the past, okay, but they're having to kind of stand in a vulnerable way, although there is some hesitancy in offering something here that they're coming forward. And I do feel it isn't providing clarity of sorts, okay, some sort of light energy here, which is a change from someone who has been maybe very defensive or guarded. So I'm going to just pull 3 cards as kind of your final words. Final words here, Spirit. Am I missing something? What is this guidance then? What does pile 3 need to know? Clear and concise message. Page of Wands. So now we have 2 pages. That is communication. And we have the 2 of Cups. We have Justice. And we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. So page energy, yeah, like I said, is, you know, kind of immature energy, but I feel like this page is about to, because before tarot, is about to move past some sort of obstacle here, okay, because there's an obstacle here, there's clearly this big obstruction, this rock kind of in the way, and he's staring at this, he's kind of contemplating, and I think contemplating how he's going to want to move forward, because this pages of Wands takes action, he goes on an exploration. I feel like the exploration here is to find some sort of peace and balance, because I was getting that again, like I said, with the doves, there was a need to come to some sort of peaceful give and take, okay, in a partnership here. So I do feel this is a partner that has been removed, that has not been showing up, that has not been reciprocal here, because I feel like they've been a taker of your energy. So I feel like this person is wanting to come forward with this, that I don't think it has happened yet. There hasn't been a blend of energies here. So this is going to obviously restore some sort of balance, need to restore balance. There's the peace again. There's that little olive branch. That is an olive branch, right? The dove takes a leaf from the olive tree or something. So again, the olive branch that I was picking up from here, it's like extend the olive branch, make space in order for there to be a peace. Okay, and like I said, I don't generally say that because I don't know if this person did something that is very hurtful that you can't get over, but maybe all you have to get over is maybe your pride or your ego or something getting in the way here. And I'm just reading what I see here, but I feel like something was imbalanced and is still imbalanced, needs to come to balance in order for there to be justice. Okay, so either we can be right and unhappy and not find something just, or we could find justice in knowing that maybe we were right about something, but we can let go of something in order to be happy, to find peace with another here, okay? Libra energy. And then here we have the Queen of Cups, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Queen of Cups is one of the most compassionate queens here. She is loving, she's caring, she's genuine, she shows her emotions. We have the dolphin here coming out again. Dolphins are compassionate. Okay, very intelligent, very loving. Heavy friendship is coming through here. So I feel like it's someone you care deeply about. But the cup has a lid. So I feel like you've put your lid on your emotions, or you've withdrawn because you've been very giving and this person's been very taking. So as Linda, okay, as I see here, I think you did what you were supposed to do to protect yourself. So I don't know why Spirit is telling you to do something like this, but I mean, I do see that obviously being unconditional loving to overcome some sort of ego obstacle within self is the right thing to do, but I don't necessarily know, you know, if you're feeling like you've covered your emotions up in some way, like the tap of your forever giving, filling one's cup is closed, but maybe Spirit's asking you to re-examine this is kind of what I feel. Okay, because I feel like this dolphin is coming back to give you something here. Okay, remember this, they're coming back to give you something here. So I feel like there's a need to trust in some sort of miracle. There's a need to maybe not see the worst in someone, that maybe they do have an ability to come give you something. and maybe to be considerate of what you can do here to make space, okay? To be compassionate, to have a limb ready for the bird to sit on, okay? Extend the olive branch. There's something here you're being asked to do. So if you're feeling you're very closed off here, because maybe you got hurt and your ego is hurt, then is that the right thing that love would choose? I don't know, right? So this is what I see here for Spirit, what there's communicating, okay? That was a lot. I hope this made sense for you guys. Let me know in the comments. Like I said, I will be doing a free private reading for all of 2024. I'll be picking one person per month for a free reading. All you have to do is be subscribed, like this video, and comment any one of the videos, actually, because I will be picking from any one of my videos at random, and I will message you, and yeah, I will tell you to reach out to me and via my email in order to get your private reading. All right, so I hope to see you here again, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, my gorgeous pile number 4. You picked the After Tarot. So yes, there was a kerfuffle here with the pile picks, so just make sure that the After Tarot was what you were picking, because I had to crisscross the piles if you skipped ahead. Mercury retrograde is screwing with me energetically, so all the piles are a little bit jumbled up. So pile 4, After Tarot. Let's get into your reading. What we're looking at is a reading that I was requested to do here in regards to who is missing you throughout the holiday season, and what exactly is this person thinking when it comes to you? Why are they thinking of you? So this is who this person is, and then we'll look at why or what exactly they're thinking of in regards to you. So this is coming from your perspective, so you know who this person is. Use your intuition, okay? And I would ask that if this is your energy sounding like you, and this could be certainly someone you're thinking of, that you go check out another pile that could certainly have the person who's thinking of you. All right, so let's take a look. And I do want to mention for the 2024 year, I will be picking one person per month that is subscribed to my channel, that has been liking, commenting on my videos. All you have to do is like, comment on the video, and I will be picking at random from any video, one person per month. So you could certainly have multiple free readings throughout the month of 2024, year of 2024. I will respond to your comment and then have you email me directly. And my direct email address is in the description box. That is my only email address. I will not give you another. I will not make you go anywhere else. That is the only place to reach out to me, okay? So if you do like this video, leave a like, leave a comment, and please subscribe, and that way you are in the running. So we have Hermit Crab. This is who this person is. We have Hen. Hermit Crab and Hen. Okay. We have Grieve. Aquarius energy coming through. We have Oyster. Interesting. We have Hermit Crab and Oyster. So heavy water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person's quite deep, I feel. Cancer coming through quite strong. We have the Phoenix. So now I'm getting fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. Could be somebody who's very much full of different types of energy here. Phoenix, that is very powerful. We have the Nightingale. This is air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming out again with this Nightingale. This is all the elements. Okay, so this is the special element here in this oracle pack. It's neither fire, water, earth, or air. It's its own sort of energy. Spiritual energy I'm picking up here. We have the Shadow, number 3. The Shadow. Making a friend and ally of your shadow side is necessary for becoming your authentic self, a key element of true success. Wow. Then we have the Heart. Oh my goodness, 31. Or the number 4. Fourth house is all about home and family, self-care, emotions, foundation, mother, children, femininity, women. The Heart. We have Prince, light attribute, romantic charm, and potential for power. Shadow attribute, using power for self-aggrandizement. We have mediator with light attribute, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. And the shadow attribute, negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. Who is this person? Wowzers. I feel like this person is really balanced here, okay? Like you see this person as someone who is fairly fair. I feel like this person is someone who has a lot of aspects to them. And I do feel like there's something about this person, how they communicate here, that I feel that you like to listen to. Like either you like their voice, you listen to their voice here, I feel, or you just find what this person kind of speaks about to be something that is very interesting to you, or you find there are lessons in this person's communication. So I don't know, is this person a public speaker? Is this person someone who is like a preacher or communicates something here? I feel like this person is publicly speaking, or they're communicating some sort of wisdom here. And we have mediator. Yeah, I feel like this person is some sort of mentor, communicator, public speaker, a coach of some sort. Okay, and I feel like you see this person as someone who is very deep, but maybe someone who is kind of a little bit guarded at times. Like I feel like this person is a guarded person, or you feel like they might be very much protective of themselves, or you find them in energy of being difficult to kind of get to the core of who this person is. But then there is an energy of, like with the hermit crab, it's like the hermit crab will go from one place to another, and in fact, they're not very hermit at all. The hermit crab is generally exposing themselves until they need to go find shelter and find another sort of hard object to hide under or to find as shelter. But for the most part, they're open, exposed. So one thing coming through, you might have met this person, maybe they were closed off, maybe you thought they were protective or closed off, but you've seen a vulnerable side of this person. This person exposes themselves in some way here, okay? And it could be because I see this, like I said, this public speaking, or at least they're communicating some sort of authenticity. I feel like you feel like this person is some sort of mother energy with this hen and this heart being feminine energy, but this heart is a vulnerable, open, love type heart. And the hen is feminine energy, okay? So I feel like this is a divine feminine coming through with a lot of power. And I feel like this person has produced a lot of abundance here for you, I feel. Or at least you feel this way, because this is what how you're seeing this person. This person has had to rebuild themselves kind of as this phoenix. So you might have seen this person come from some place that was very closed off, or kind of seeing them burn down something of themselves to rebuild themselves or come up in this world. I feel like maybe you've been a part of this person's empire. I just heard, like, I don't know if this person has an empire, but I feel like with the nightingale is such a small bird here, but there's commanding of such great power. So it's, I don't know, like, is this person petite? I feel like this person is petite in some way, or maybe very tiny, but has large command here. I feel there is something about this person's way to communicate or to express themselves here of some sort of truth or understanding, and pass along knowledge. And I feel as though they assist in rebirth, or assist in other people maybe going through sort of a challenging progress in their own life, making something out of themselves where maybe they've been suffering, or where they've had challenge, or where they were burnt out in some way. So has this person coached you on? Man, maybe they don't have a whole grouping of people, but I feel like to you, this person is someone who has brought you out of the ashes. And maybe this person's experience, like I said, being brought out of the ashes to rebirth themselves, because I feel like this person has suffered quite significantly, okay? A lot of sadness I'm feeling here, but I feel like this is deep emotion with the heart. I feel like this person is very deep, very expressive, But I feel like there's something here that's so beautiful and magical with the star. It's like a desire and a hope for like a better future in some way. So I don't know, like, it's like this person provides some sort of hope here in hopeless situations. That might seem like they're hopeless. Yeah, like a key element of true success is like making a friend of the shadow side. So I feel like maybe you really are inspired by this person. And I feel like shadow coming out here with these cards and this talking about the shadow. If you have a shadow side of self, I feel like this person has been helping you integrate some sort of part of your shadow. I also feel like this person has been some sort of shelter for you, provided some sort of shelter for you. Could be physically providing you with a home, but it could just be providing you with some sort of safety to be an authentic version of self. Navigating through the shadow of self, navigating through emotions, providing a sort of a nest here. I feel like a safety, providing like a impenetrable safety protection around repairing of some sort of shadow. And I do feel like this person could be someone who you feel romantically connected to with this prince here. And if it's not romantic, then at least this person has expressed a side of them that I feel is very deep when it comes to how this person loves, or how this person loves you or shows love to you. There's something about withholding something, I feel here. I don't know what they're withholding or if you've been withholding, but there is a withholding. And one rowing. So maybe there's been one person kind of rowing. Maybe that's because you felt this person's been leading or guiding or been one leader in some way. And so I don't know. There's like a surprise offering here of something. That's quite a bit coming through. But this is all I got here for this person. So hopefully you know who this is. I'm going to read what exactly is this person thinking, because they are missing you the most here in the holiday season. But why and what exactly are they thinking here? So we have victim. Oh my goodness, with the acorn and the dragon and the oak leaves. And we have eagle spirit. Spirit has your back with 23 or the number 5. Eagle is all about ascension. That's that phoenix. It's also, the eagle represents freedom and liberation. Also, the eagle's the bird of the United States. We could definitely have, I mean, you could be in the United States. Here, I'm in Canada. Take that as confirmation. We have whale spirit. Trust the great mystery. And number 65 or the number 11. And we have service. I feel good when I can help others. I was feeling from the nightingale some sort of service this person provides. I feel they are larger than life here. Very ascended. Very intellectual here. I'm not quite sure how victim's playing in here. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. We have surrender, low self-esteem. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. And we have this beautiful sunflower. Okay. And we have soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, and a soul contract. Wow, that's quite powerful. And we have clock. Need time, takes time, in time, cycles, and time to heal and progress. And we have the storyteller with viewpoints and control. More shadow coming through here. Intuition. 2 people, because we have four hands here. Okay. I just heard working together. We have sublimation. This is ascension here. 67. Okay. Or number 11 coming through. No, sorry. What's 67? That is number 13 coming through. Sorry, math isn't my strong suit when I channel, nor is it when I'm not channeling. Yeah, 67. Okay, so that's number 13. 13 is the death card in the tarot. but this is the ascension there, and that looks kind of like a dove. I don't know. It's kind of a really long wingspan here. Dove's all about peace. We see the darkness, the shadow coming through yet again with the darkness, and we have rotation and revolution. Okay, holy camole. Where do I begin with this one? So this person, I feel, I don't know, that there is something here that's happened here with the victim. And maybe you feel as though you have not brought some sort of justice here with the eagle. I don't normally get justice from the eagle, but I'm getting the eagle of justice. I'm seeing some sort of justice here, or you're seeing something clearly of bringing justice to something that was unjust. And maybe you've been kind of, I don't know, unjust to this person in some way. I feel like with the oak leaves representing the oak tree, taking a long time to form from the tree, from the acorn seed. This is this clock. So I feel like something's been long going here. Or taking a very long period of time here. And I don't know, there is an energy here of worry, and obviously with the low self-esteem. I feel like your energy might be coming through here as somebody who might have allowed sort of shadows to get in the way of a connection here between this person and you. But I don't know, like I feel like this person is coming up as an energy here that is larger than life, providing some sort of service, trusting some sort of understanding here with Trust the Great Mystery. Spirit has your back. It's like there's an intuitive knowing here. And with soulmates, I feel like this person has some sort of soul contract, or they see something from an elevated state here with sublimation, and the eagle, which flies above and has an eagle eyes advantage here, a viewpoint. That's what this card is about. So I feel like there's a seeing of something. They're seeing something in the darkness. And I do feel like something is turning in some way. We've seen cycles and time to heal. Like I feel like maybe there was something cyclical needing to be healed in this connection. And with revolution, that is a complete sort of change here with the phoenix. A revolution could be concluding some sort of cycle here. A knowing. Forward movement into some sort of new cycle, I feel here with the revolution. I'm going to pull some tarot because I don't know, like I feel there's two energies here, and like I said, you could crisscross which one's yours, which one's your person. I feel like this person might have had some worries here and might have had some twisted perception potentially about, I don't know, like what they were deserving of here. Okay, you deserve success, love, and abundance. Maybe this person was seeing something not as it was in some way. And so there might have been a lot of worry here, although I do see the eye of intuition, which is a knowing, but I feel like there's been a rising above. There's been a seeing clearly. So I think this person is transcending from pains or worries or low self-esteem, from something that has victimized them in some way, into closing out a chapter here that's been a long sort of thing, into a greater level of trust in the universe and in self, and providing some sort of service here. We have agreement and soul contract. I do feel like there is some sort of contract here. Let's see. Spirits, for pile number 4, why is this message coming up? What am I missing exactly for pile number 4's person, and why they are missing pile number 4 during the holiday season? What is it exactly that I am missing here? Thank you so much. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 4. I do feel I need to read all these, although we only had 2 reveal themselves. We have the Empress. I'm going to read them all in the upright. Divine Feminine energy, like I was picking up from, like I said, it's kind of like a mother energy here. Feminine energy. Empress is mother energy. Okay, abundant. Taurus energy. We have the 4 of Swords. Healing, reflection. We have the 6 of Swords. We have the 10 of Cups. We have the 10 of Swords. 2 10s. 10s signify endings, the end of cycle. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands, 3 10s. I believe pile 1 had 3 10s as well, if you were called for one. We have the Fool. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the 5 of Swords. We have the Emperor coming out and the Empress, divine counterparts, soulmates. Okay, these are complementary counterparts, masculine, feminine energy. And then we have the Death card, which I was picking up from the number 13 here of sublimation, and the Phoenix, which is all about rising from the ashes here, or something else I was picking up death from. But bottom of the deck here, Judgment. Yes, yes. After Judgment, we can decide to, because after the Judgment card comes the World, which is the ending. Okay, that's what I was getting from this card. It's like a successful conclusion of something. And so after Judgment, we can decide to learn some sort of understanding lesson, and we can close the chapter and move forward with something new. So I feel like, because this is the after tarot, the trumpet has been blown here, and we see the rising of, again, the Phoenix. We see the rising of the new here. So I feel like there's been a revelation here. Okay, rotation, revolution, revelation. Something is understanding here. And I do feel, I don't know why I have the urge, I'm starting back here for some reason, but I feel like there is some sort of profound, significant death of the old. Okay, that has died, but there's a coming to life of something here, because I feel like what's ended has been ended for some time. Because the after tarot now shows that the Death card's been there for a while. Things have been kind of over, but we see the Sun, which is hope, clarity in the future here. There's a certainty here that's coming with this understanding. Okay, so I feel like this person here is still coming through as this divine Empress, unconditional love, mother energy here. But I feel like what could be birthed between you and this person has not yet been birthed, because in the tarot, and although this is the after tarot, okay, which means this is after giving birth, I feel like this person has not yet given birth. I feel like this is before birthing something. So I do feel like there's something this person feels like they could have birthed with you, created with you. It doesn't mean a physical birth, although it could be literally give birth here. Take what's resonating, but I feel like there's something to be created here with this person, and I feel like it not yet has happened. I see swans, and swans to me represent twin flames when I do see them, because they are representative of the twin flames. I see soulmates, so there could be some sort of soul tie connection to this person. So I feel there is some sort of looking at something that didn't work. Okay, 10 of Wands that already collapsed. I feel like everything kind of already collapsed here. Okay, something that was a burden, that was heavy, and there was maybe a very valiant effort, and then some straw that broke the camel's back, and everything kind of collapsed. Victim, worry. Okay, and so I feel like there's been a period of reflection, a period of healing here in some way, when there's been heartbreak with the 3 of Swords. Okay, but I feel like there is some sort of togetherness, I feel, here with the 2 people, because normally 4 of Swords is just one person sitting in isolation. It's like, I don't know, there's like a support here of someone who is like supportive here of a period of healing, a period of reflection, contemplation. And I feel, well, the Fool's all about taking that leap of faith, taking that jump towards the unknown. There is this Fool, but he's still kind of hanging on to the cliff. So I don't know that the sort of the creation has made way for it to happen here, so yet. Like I feel like there's a moving away from old energies because things have been dead, or because there has been nothing created, or a lot of healing, and still some sort of hanging on to something here that's, I don't know, like has left this person looking at what didn't work or what's kind of failed in some way. And I feel like it's been very, very challenging, okay, with the Knight of Swords right beside this Five of Swords, because this is like going into battle. You know, Five of Swords is where nobody wins. There's been a challenge here, and somebody was either being very self-destructive to the point where they hurt other people, or they, by any means, do whatever it takes, say whatever it takes to win something here, but nobody really wins. So it's like conflict. It hurts another here, and I feel like, I don't know, someone was wounded or hurt by something here, where they were kind of exposed, because we were getting that Hermit crab. So I feel like there was some exposed energy of vulnerability, or is it Hermit crab? Yeah, vulnerability here. That left someone kind of exposed and then having to pick up the pieces. But I feel like there's still this unwavering dedication and support here, okay, with this person who's supportive here, with the Empress, who is all about unconditional, abundant love, and then the Ten of Cups, which is the ultimate emotional fulfillment here. We see all these stars, which is all about hope, future potential, getting one's wish. We see family sitting here enjoying by the fire. So I feel like there is this unconditional, unwavering love here. Although I do feel like this person is wrapping up some sort of painful thing that they've experienced here with the Ten of Swords. And it feels to me like cleaning house. So I don't know if you're cleaning house here of past pains with this person, but I do feel like there's a cleaning up of something that did not work. There's certainly, yeah, like rotating something that did not work in order to have like a new chapter here. And I do feel as though you're coming up as this Emperor energy, okay, Aries energy, someone who does take charge, somebody who is divine masculine, who understands their value and what they offer here and what they can do to make things better. I feel like maybe there's an understanding here in, I don't know, your involvement here with something or with someone that's becoming very apparent with this Judgment. The Ten of Pentacles, family, okay? We have the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. This is building a family legacy here that will stand the test of time. That is something that grows beyond our own lifetime and our family's lifetime. And the Six of Pentacles, this is generosity, giving towards this. So yeah, I feel like maybe there's been something here you haven't been giving towards, or you feel some sort of reflection back on how something was. That's been a challenge. That's caused a lot of pain maybe to this person. But I feel like what this person is kind of sitting at is sitting with pain, looking at pain, wanting to move out of whatever said pain. And I feel like this person is still kind of healing, because we see the Four of Swords here, and this person is getting off the boat, the Six of Swords, but carrying the Four Swords still. So I feel like there's healing being done, but two swords are being left behind. Okay, and so I feel like this person is leaving behind, and I don't know if this is your energy, but I feel like someone is leaving behind indecision, stagnation. With this clock, it's all about time to take action in some way, okay? But I feel like maybe there's been a lot of rest, reflection, because the Four of Swords is non-action. This says take time to heal. That's what this is. And bringing this Four of Swords is like bringing the healing, but it's still action out of conflict, out of challenge, out of disagreements, into some sort of family peace, cleaning up any sort of mess here. And I feel like someone was hanging on to some sort of truth here. Okay, so I'm going to pull 3 cards here just to wrap up like why you're seeing this. I don't know necessarily what the message so much is, rather than this is the person, and I mean, they're reflective of what wasn't working here, but I feel like this person is seeing some sort of bigger contract or long-term gain. I mean, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles is a life-term contract, because that is family cards, building family, coming together. The Empress is mother energy and the Emperor is father energy. So I feel like this is a lifetime contract of sorts coming together here. We have the Knight of Cups, expressing one's emotions. Yes, the Three of Swords. This is pain. And the Eight of Swords is where we feel stuck. Okay. I feel your energy coming through here. I feel like you feel you failed this person in some way. I feel like there was a lot of hurt here. Okay, a lot of pain with the Three of Swords, but I feel like it's water under the bridge, because like the heart is all wrapped up here, and it's almost like maybe you are unable to forget about some sort of pain that you might have caused with this person. And I feel like there's been a lot of healing, but I feel like this person has been sort of consistently there though, and maybe you are unable to express something here with this Knight of Cups, because this is someone who is showing their love, showing their emotions, coming forward to offer a cup of love and have a new beginning and a new emotional beginning here. And so I feel like someone needs to be freed of something. So maybe you feel like you are freeing some limitation here, because I feel like somebody was stuck in someone else's limitation is what I see here. Did you make a prison of sorts, where someone was captive in your prison, was unable to see, according to you, and might have chose to be here for some reason? Because I do feel there's an unconditional love here, but I feel like you're freeing someone here with truth. And I feel like you're seeing someone for who they are, or what they've done, or how they've been there. And I feel like there's a shift in energy here of allowing someone to be set free in some way, rather than being held back or bound by some sort of limitation or limiting thought here. And I think the limiting thought is, I'm undeserving, or I don't know, like there's low abundance here. There's some sort of need to identify and release any sort of mindset that was limiting and restricting, that was causing all sorts of worry. And this is what I see here. It's like freeing oneself of this, or I guess the other person who I feel has been there. So yeah, like I said, crisscross energy, but I feel like there's an energy here of someone who's going to free the other person who has been in some sort of pained position here, who's been trying to recuperate and recover from pain. This is challenge, okay? This is a painful ending. This is someone sabotaging. This is someone in battle, being hurt by someone's actions, someone's words, someone's intentions, and then having to clean up the aftermath here, but still hanging on to a wand, like still full of desire here, still wanting to explore. So I do feel like there's some energy here, still wanting to explore, move forward, go to calmer waters, despite the water under the bridge, in order to come together. Because I do feel there is a contract here, okay? And I do feel like things are changing to something different. Things are being reborn from the ashes, where maybe it felt like it was hopeless or burnt down because it fell apart in some sort of self-sabotaging way. But there's freedom here, okay? I love this energy. I hope this resonated for you guys. Let me know in the comments, like I said, when there's Scorpio here. If you are wanting a free reading, you just have to subscribe, like, comment any one of my videos. You can be entered to win, and I could pull the same name multiple times, depending on how random this is. Throughout the months of 2024, I will be starting January 2024, pulling random subscribers and comments. All right, so do that, and I appreciate all of your support. I wish you guys a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays for those of you guys who do not celebrate the Christmas season. I love you very much, and I hope to see you guys here